Hey guys, I just got out of the shower and a whole bunch of you asked for my updated curly hair routine. So we'll do that really quick. This isn't the products that I always use, but these are the products I use when I'm going on visit because they make my curls a little bit better. So I just got my hair colored last night, so it was very clean. And I only did yoga this morning. I didn't do the workout that I thought I was going to do, so I didn't sweat or anything. So I started with, I just rinsed my hair and washed it with conditioner because my hair is so dry. I did not want to wash it. But when I do wash it for when I'm doing it really curly, I'll use the Diva Curl No Poo. This is the Decadence. I think I'm gonna go back to the original though, because this kind of, if you have very thick, very curly hair, this is really good. My hair is very fine, so I think this is maybe a little bit too thick for mine, but I did not use it today. But the No Poo, it's a non-sudsing silicone, paraben-free cream shampoo, and then the conditioner. So what I did today was I just washed with the conditioner. I did not No Poo because my hair wasn't dirty, and then I ran it through my hair. I keep this wet brush in the shower, so I brushed it through. And then what I always do is I don't rinse the conditioner all the way out. I will just kind of rinse my hair, not clean it thoroughly, and then I'll put a little bit more on the ends. I mean, not clean it because it's clean, not get the conditioner all the way out, because with the Diva Curl you could do that, and it kind of starts a layer of hold for your hair and conditioning for your hair, because us curly girls are very dry. Then I don't use a regular towel either. I use an old t-shirt or microfiber towel. My microfiber towel is in the wash right now because I go back and forth between the two. So while your hair is literally soaking wet, you want to start applying your products. Here are the products that I'm using today. I have a bunch, but this is what I'll probably be bringing with me and using. These are all of my hair products, and we'll go through them another time. Some there for straightening, some there for curly, some are like leave-in conditioners. So I'm going to start with the Diva Curl volumizing foam. So this is kind of just like gives some lift to your roots, and the way that I learned how to use this is you pump it into your hand, kind of like get it going. Don't throw it all over your counter. Kind of like activate the foam, and then I put it in the roots. I don't put it all over my hair, but I do put it in the roots to try to just give them a little bit of extra body. So then what I do is I mix, this is the Harmon knockoff dupe, I should say, of the Diva Curl cream. I've used both. I actually like this one better, and it's about $10 less than the other one. So I will take that, and then I mix it with this Olaplex number 3. I get this, you can get it on Amazon. I get it at the salon. Well, I got this at the salon, but I don't get Olaplex at the salon anymore. I go to a different salon that doesn't carry Olaplex products, but it's just a treatment for your hair. It's great. Like puts back the proteins that you're missing. But again, if you know somebody with a hairdresser license, they can get this for you. I think they're starting to sell this at stores now, but you can also, I believe, get it on Amazon. But if you have a hairdresser friend I have a hairdresser friend that sometimes gets it for me, and she'll get this bottle for me for like, I think $15, and in the salon, it's a $150 treatment. So I mix a little bit of this with a few pumps of this, and then I run my hand under the water to kind of thin it out, and then I put it all through my hair. So just a little bit of that with like 3 or 4 pumps of this. Run it under the sink. You can't see. Just to kind of like thin it out, because you want to make sure you're putting the moisture back into curly hair. That's why you're doing this on a soaking wet head. And you're just going to start working this through. I know it's a lot of product for a little bit of hair, but my hair gets very frizzy. So in my instance, I use a decent amount of product when I need to. Like when I'm doing something like this. If I'm just going to work, I don't really care all that much. And again, there's so many different curly hair methods. So this is the one that I've worked, and what I found worked for me, and also the order that it works for me. But a lot of people have different opinions on that, and a lot of people, we all have different hair textures. So whatever works for you. So you're going to really work this into your hair. You know you have enough product in there when you could hear. That's a good sign. And then what I use is, I don't know what I'm going to use today. Either, this is the defining gel. It is the, again, the dupe for the Diva Curl Angel. That one, or I've been having good luck with the WeDad Climate Control gel recently. So both of these, what they do is you put them on your hair dries, it creates a cast. It makes your hair really, really, really crunchy. And then once your hair is completely dry, then you're going to shake out that cast. If you don't, because not many people like their hair crunchy. This one, well, let's stick to all Diva products today. You know, maybe I'll mix them for good fun. I've been having a lot of luck with this WeDad recently. And then with this, you're going to rake it through your hair like this. So the WeDad theory is rake, tangle, rake, and shake. Rake, and shake. Rake, shake. So then a lot of people advise against this, like the true curly girl method is to not ever brush your hair, and then they started saying brush it in the shower. I brush all the product through again, so then I can also find my part. Otherwise my part gets real jagged, and I don't like it. Some people don't like to part their hair at all, and it looks beautiful. I've tried it. It doesn't work on me. So just find your part. Well, for me, I find my part. I brush all of that product through. A lot of product. And then I flip, you can take some of the product that comes off on the brush and put it back into your hair, because you know, not cheap. And then I'll take my towel, I'll flip my head over and I'll start scrunching it, scrunching the curls back. This will also take, now it'll take out the excess moisture and the excess product. Then you're going to take your hair and you're going to wrap it in your t-shirt or your microfiber towel, and you're going to, it's called plopping. So you're going to put it all in there. It could be messy, it doesn't matter. And you're just going to let that towel absorb all of the moisture and the extra product in your hair, and then when you take it down, then we're going to finger curl our hair, and we'll come back in a minute. You could do anything. You could finish getting ready, you could do your face routine, you can, like, I can finish packing my stuff, get myself dressed, and then you're going to come back and finish your hair. So just give the towel a few minutes to pull all of that extra moisture and product out of your hair. This way, if you're not a diffuser girl, sometimes for me when I diffuse my hair it comes out way frizzier. Sometimes it's better for me to sorry about that, I'm getting a call. Sometimes it's better for me just to let my hair air dry and then shake it out. So this will help your hair dry like double the time. I mean, half the time. Okay, we'll be back. And by the way, really quick, I do package it all up in a Ziploc bag, and I do take it with me because you can either use something like a curl reactivator spray or just water, and if your curls get frizzy, you can reapply some of this stuff to kind of tame it. So all of this stuff is coming with me. Not this, because I only, again, use that on my roots. Some people use this as a mousse all through their hair. It doesn't, I don't really love the way mine turns out. Okay, it's been about 10 or 15 minutes. I just got dressed, put my face lotion on, made my bed, finished packing a couple things. That's really sexy. So now we're gonna take down my hair. We're gonna scrunch it a little more, and we're gonna finger curl it. So just to kind of help the curls. So here's what we got right now. It's beautiful disaster. We wanna give the roots some lift. The curls, you can see the curls are starting to take their form. So what we're going to do is we're just going to help those curls. This is especially good for people that are transitioning from straightening your hair all the time to wanting to go curly. So you're just going to retrain those curls. So you can take your finger and you're going to curl them. But I still do it because it helps make these really pretty defined ringlet curls. So you can go as thin or as thick as you want. If you go a little thick, once it's dry, you can always pull them apart. So all you're doing is you're just taking the curls that you want. You're picking some pieces. Some people do every single curl. Who has time for that? I'll do like a top layer. I'll do where I feel like they need them, where they're looking a little wonky. And we're good. The other day I did do more than usual, and I liked the way it turned out. And let me tell you, the difference when you use Diva Curl products, I really do like the line. Because my hair is curling beautifully already, and I haven't used Diva Curl in a while. I've been using like cheaper like Shea Moisture stuff on the daily, and that's, who cares? That's fine. If no one's seeing your hair and you don't need to impress anybody, and my curls don't look this good. And they're frizzy by now usually. So if I had to suggest one line, it is expensive, but I don't use it all the time because I save it for when I need it. Okay. I'll speed up some of this so it's just a faster process, but just know I'm just literally just taking my fingers and curling, just helping to recoil each curl. Okay, the last thing I do is I just kind of like lift the roots a little bit. I do have a pick that I bring with me sometimes just to lift the roots. So I think the trick with curly hair, you guys, is trial and error. You have to find out what works for you. Not only is it what works for your personal hair, it's your personal preference on how you like your hair to look. Because here's the thing. Some people love their hair to have that frizzy look and they look gorgeous. Other people like that really defined curl, like almost like a crunchy look, and it looks gorgeous on them. I kind of like something in the middle. Like if I get too frizzy, it's not a pretty open up your curls frizzy. It's like halo of frizz for me. So I think that you just have to practice. See what works for you. See what works for your own hair. Some people have specific orders that they do. Play with the order that you put your products in. Play with if you diffuse it or not. Play if you pick it or not. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let the rest of this air dry. Once you have your curls set, you do your finger curls, you scrunch it enough, you like the way that it looks, you cannot touch your hair. Do not touch your hair until it's fully dry. Try not to touch your hair again until it's fully dry because that's what starts creating the frizz. So let all this product dry in your hair, and then usually I'll sleep on it like this, and tomorrow morning I'll shake out that cast so this way it doesn't get frizzy when I sleep. So that's my thing. You guys with curly hair that you've figured out your process, comment below and help everybody out.